the world's most terrifying dictatorship. How does a country actually function when the government tries to control every aspect of your life? What does daily life look like in North Korea? You might actually feel suffocated while imagining. Who'll live where? Who'll do what? What will they study? Everything is decided by the government. Your clothes, your hairstyle, the movies you watch, all of it is told to you by the government. Your phone's operating system would take a screenshot at a random time, and that screenshot is sent to the government so that they know what you watch on your phone. For a crime committed by any person, even his grandchildren might be punished. Even the members of a family distrust each other. They can't talk to their siblings, parents, or children without fear. In 1981, a pregnant woman was imprisoned in political prison camp 14, and inside that camp, she gave birth to a boy named Shin Dong-hyuk. He grew up behind barbed wires because the government believed his blood was impure since a relative had tried to escape. And in that camp, 20,000 prisoners lived. And if any one of them tried to escape, that person will be shot on the spot. And if they hear about an escape plan and do not report it, they will still be executed. At the age of 13, Shin overheard his mother and brother planning to escape, and he reported them, hoping for extra food, and months later, he was forced to watch his mother hanged and his brother shot in front of him, after which he was tortured for 6 months. In 2005, at the age of 23, he escaped through an electric fence after another prisoner was electrocuted and his body blocked the current. And Shin later reached South Korea and told the world what life inside these camps looked like. North Korea has a population of around 25 million. And if you look at the satellite images at night, you see South Korea and China glowing with light. But in between, there is darkness. The country calls itself the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, but calling yourself democratic does not make you one. And in the 1990s, after the Soviet Union collapsed, North Korea lost cheap oil and food supplies. Floods destroyed crops, and a massive famine killed between 500,000 to 2 million people. Yet, instead of reforming the regime, they chose isolation and nuclear weapons over compromise. To hide the crisis, Pyongyang was polished like a showroom, while rural citizens starved and families were forced to let elderly relatives die so younger members could survive. Since World War II, the country has been ruled by one family from Kim Il-sung to Kim Jong-il to Kim Jong-un. And this is less a communist state and more a family dictatorship designed to protect one bloodline. The government controls education, jobs, military service, and even elections, where only one candidate is allowed per seat, and voting against them can label you a traitor, which is why the turnout is always above 99%. There is an approved list of hairstyles, no blue jeans, no dyed hair, no red lipstick, and a literal fashion police that can cut your clothes or fine you because Western culture is seen as a threat. Travel inside the country requires permission. Leaving the country without an approval can lead to forced labor, torture, or death for your entire family. And after COVID, border guards were given shoot at sight orders. Foreign movies are banned. Teenagers have been sentenced to years of hard labor for watching South Korean dramas, and some have even been executed publicly. Yet, USB sticks filled with foreign shows circulate secretly through black markets. Internet access is almost non-existent, and only a state-controlled intranet exists. And smartphones cannot make international calls and randomly capture screenshots that are sent to authorities. Religion is officially banned. Christians are sent to prison camps, and even failing to protect a portrait of the Kim leaders during a house fire can land you in trouble. Society is divided under the Songbun system into core, wavering, and hostile classes, and this classification decides where you live, what food you get, what education you receive, and even whom you can marry. Men are assigned low-paying state jobs that barely buy a few kilograms of corn, while women run local markets called Jangwadang, which now generate most household income, and quietly spread information about the outside world. Prison camps still hold between 80,000 to 120,000 people who are forced to work 16 to 18 hours a day with starvation rations and guards ordered to kill all prisoners in case of war to erase evidence. The secret police operate everywhere, dividing neighborhoods into small surveillance units, turning citizens into informants, and creating a society where even family members cannot trust each other. For 75 years, this system has survived through fear, through the Songbird hierarchy, and through non-stop propaganda portraying the Kim family as godlike heroes who performed miracles from childhood while showing the outside world as chaotic and miserable. But cracks are appearing. The Jangmadang markets have grown so powerful that even the government could not shut them down, and a failed currency reform in 2009 sparked rare public anger, and exposure to foreign media is breaking the illusion with 81% of defectors reporting access to USB drives and almost all of them consuming illegal foreign content. When people secretly watch foreign films together, they build trust, and that trust weakens the regime's strategy of division, and corruption is eroding fear. Because brides can bypass strict rules, no dictatorship lasts forever. And the story of North Korea is not just about one country. It is a reminder of what happens when power goes unchecked, when fear replaces freedom, and when citizens are divided against each other. Freedom of thought, freedom of expression, and unity among people are not luxuries, they are safeguards. Because once a government decides what you can wear, what you can watch, what you can believe, and how you must live, it is no longer governing your country. It is governing your life.